Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. I'm JC Proton. This is Series 9, Episode number 16. We are picking up at turn number 55 and we're playing a standard faction of the Sophons on Endless Difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we are going to be exploring curiosities. We're going to be looking at the rare curiosities. Here we see we've got the Lumeris, fleet massing. They're being cool. So far, they have not been attacking me. And they are heading over to these pirates. Send a probe over here. So far, Lumeris have been cool and not attacking my scouts that are over here in their Lynx constellation. So since they're not attacking me, I'm returning the favor and not attacking them. I'm not super thrilled about them exploring back here. But, you know, I'm trying to be tolerant. I've got a Ruins 1 and a Ruins 4. Ooh, okay. Endless Foundries. That is one of my favorite strategic resource or luxury resource deposits. 15% extra industry per system level, and if you do it at like a level 4 modernization, that's 60% more industry. That's a lot. And the ruins was Dust Ruins Anomaly. Okay.
The Hive cares little for the interests of other races. Talk.
Ooh. We found the Cravers. The Cravers are the most powerful player in this game. At least this one, score-wise, for sure. They're at 1,051 score, and right behind them is Riftborn at 913. Third place is Horatio. Fourth place is me, 782. I'm in the middle of the pack, you know. And then behind them are United Empire and Lumeris. And then at the back, bottom of the pile, we got the Vojani and the whatever, the vine guys, the trees, the Unfallen, yeah, them. Okay, so we spotted them. Here is their scout. 318 attack missiles. Let's see, we already praised him a couple of times. Let's see, what is their expedition power? 2. Okay. So we'll make a point of exploring anything that's a 1 or a 2. That's a 4. That's a 1. Okay, so we'll do the subterranean ones. Oh, I only have 1. That's right, this is the Lost Horatio. We'll just have him go flying off into danger. Let's see. Who does he know? Okay, not anybody, it seems. Not hard to
The
find.
wrath of the church is feared by all. I wonder why you insist on calling it down upon yourself.
Alright, Vojani, you're being hostile. Alright, I want to... Alright, let's take out this revealer. Here's what I want to do. Okay, we'll attack. We'll have it just be 1 versus 1. Maybe he'll fight. Maybe. Let's see. He has long range. Looks like kinetic missiles. Okay, so we're going to go with Turtle because it's extra hull plating. My ship has armor and shields. And we do roughly similar damage at long, medium, or short range, so it doesn't really. We're a little better at long range, but since he's really bad at short range, we're gonna play it that way. Increase our defense, and we'll go for short range. And he's going with Team Spirit. We'll just go fast. Looks like we're shooting down all his missiles, no problem. I would say let's take this fleet and we'll go over here. Okay, this can go here. This can guard. These guys can group up. Come across here, doing the wormhole trick. We got 2 ships here. One has 11 moves, one has 3. Just going through did they change the wormhole? It used to use all of your remaining movement. Now we have 0 movement left. Yeah, but it uses 100% of the movement of the fleet. But now, why do we have movement points left? That's a mystery. Okay, and then the scout, the detector can come up here. That's weird. That's weird that it said no movement allowed when they're together. Then I split them up and it only used 1 movement point off the fleet going through the wormhole. That was strange. I wonder if that's a bug. Okay, Subterranean 1 on the desert should be Orichalcix, probably. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I guess it's worth having my... No, I guess if I'd have been guarding it, then he wouldn't have been able to intercept that population.
Your offensiveness drives Horatio to anger and distraction.
Yeah. Because they think I'm ugly, so I need to be removed from the galaxy. Because they need to beautify the galaxy, and I'm not part of that. Okay, so there's this quest, the final absolution, in the pursuit of death without a corpse. We're trying to figure out why did the Endless go after the Lost, I guess. So I'm supposed to send a fleet to the location indicated by the quest flag. Reinforcements would probably be a good idea. You never know who might show up, right? So that's over here. And at the end of last episode, I showed up. There's this behemoth here, but because I don't have that DLC enabled, I think it transforms into 4 medium ships. Which I guess is better than 2 large ships. So I'm going to just go scooting on by. And then clear on out of there. Because I do not want to fight these 4 fleets of the Fist. Medium coordinators that have, they're all energy and they have fighters on them. Enough new information has come up to provide the plans for a module. Hopefully with a module, the researchers can get some solid answers. Gather additional information either on the use of the weapon or on its targets. Okay. The dead has ended, which was 10 dust per system. So our dust flow is terrible. I looked at changing my laws around. I decided I want to keep them the same, even though I have a temporary boost in approval from some event or something for like a few turns. Oh, that's what it was. It was the law gives an approval bonus for a few turns. New colony rule. So I have enough extra approval from the new colony rule for 4 turns. I could run Super Tax Act. I have the approval to afford it, but it's really just kind of roughly equivalent to me going in the marketplace and selling 2 or 3 Hyperium, and I'm producing 18 Hyperium a turn. So I think it's more valuable to actually just keep the existing law in place using Dirty Hands Act to reduce system improvement costs. It lowers the industry cost 10%. I would rather just sell some Hyperium instead of and to keep the finances going. That way I'm still building out the empire faster. These ones we'll have to do. I'll do this off camera. But I will do the spaceport trick where I put a sowers and probably 5 of the amoebas into spaceports, so there's only 1 left, and then I'll just boost them and then put them back on the planets. Yep, should be no problem. You can see our influence is going to keep going up here as we complete these structures that we're doing improvements on. have a little bit of population growing. And let's see, we've built a detector. And this one I'm actually going to do this way. This will help with my income deficit. The analytical engine. AC. Okay, he already did him. Okay, that's all good. All right, this one, I'm gonna have him head over this way. Okay, we've got more mercurite. Looks like we've got mercurite in this area. I was looking off camera and I see several deposits that look promising. Subterranean 1, so that'll be the green one. Quadronix, yeah. All right, and leader. Choosing a leader. I've looked it over and I made the decision that I want to go with the overseer and I'm going to use him as a governor, and here's why. I had 3 governors. I mean, I had 3 heroes and they're all admirals. And this was like, you know what? I need a governor. I need to take advantage of the thing we got. I need a governor because of this idea incubator ability that we got on the Seek the Unique quest line. 50% extra science and industry on systems with a colonized unique planet and a governor. So that is so strong that anywhere I have a unique planet, I really want to have a hero governor. So that's the plan here. We're going to start with my home system because I have a bazillion things to build. 41 turns to go just to do the build queue without even including any ships. So here's where we're at on stats: 323 industry and 208 science. I'm going to put the governor in there. And now we see it's already jumped up. We got an extra 87 science from Idea Incubator and an extra 159 industry. Let's put our points on him. I could put the 2 points into farming, which I have 2 fertiles. So that would be 60 food, or I could put it here. And I have 10 population on that system, I think. Yep, 10. So 10 population would be 20 food and 20 industry. So 40 points versus 60, but 50% more industry makes that 30 industry, 20 food. So I think I'm gonna go for that instead of the 60 food, and we'll do the 60 food next anyway. So now we're up to 523 industry, and our food's over 200 now, so that's great. Okay, cool. Very good. All right. And he's governor. So we have our first governor. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to still queue up ships. Those help them heroes level up fast anyway when you're building ships. So I'm going to go ahead and queue those up real quick here. There we go. Now it's I updated that build queue. So even with ships now, it's only 34 turns. So, and those ships will make him level up really fast. And the hero will level up quickly, and it'll be great. Okay, I went ahead and got those populations boosted now. Took that off camera real quick here, so did the spaceport trick. So now we're all set on that part. And on Mavros that grew, I'm flying him from Heckham over here to my new outpost. So I went ahead and put that Mavros into the spaceport. Alright, so we're back to moving fleets and doing the stuff. Okay, so this guy is done for his turn. Alright, so the fighting up here. So there is this colonizer ship that we attacked last turn. It's damaged but not destroyed. So I want to take it out. I can't attack it while it's on a Horatio-owned system because we're not at war. So the ship does not have the option to attack. But what I can do is I can move my fleets around and see if I can bait him into moving somewhere that I can attack him. Just like I've been trying to do over here with the United Empire, but they're not biting. They're not falling for it, man. Not yet. Okay, so these guys, let's merge all these guys together and we'll go up here. Haha, here we go. You sneaking in there. I have you now. All too easy. Alright, this guy is armed with nothing. Okay, so we're just gonna take him down. Kaboom. They retreated. Okay, they retreated and were destroyed. Okay. Alright, let's see here. This guy's gonna go here. This guy's gonna go here. See this fleet. See, we did the wormhole trick here where we put this ship that had moved all the way from here, put him into the fleet, and so now we're going to take that ship out of the fleet. He has no movement left. And now the fleet has their movement left. Alright, we'll move the fleet up here. Alright, now we have 9 command points worth of fleet, 5,800 attack, 2,800 attack, 5,100 defense, 45,000 hit points. Pretty decent fleet. We'll head on over here to Pegasus. Let's see how much movement left. 1 movement point left. Yeah. We'll just guard right here for now. And then next turn, maybe we'll slide on over here and say, introduce our fleet to his fleet. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what he gets for keep blowing up my civilian populations. Okay. So we have some scouts here, and here. So I'm going to try to run 1 scout on the most northerly route, 1 on the most southerly route, and then everything else will just fill in between. So I think this is going to be my northernmost scout. Nothing left to explore here. We'll head up north. Ooh. That was dangerous. Maybe I should be scouting ahead with some probes, huh? That might have been a little bit reckless. So this fleet's energy beams, and this one is all torpedoes or missiles. Alright, well either way, this is an unarmed scout, so we don't want to tangle with all that. Alright, we're just going to be about our business, so exploring. Alright, let's see what we have here. 3 movement left. We have a Ruins 4, Ruins 4 on Toxics. Whoa. Man, that's going to be endless foundries right there. Subterranean 3 and Subterranean 4. So I have, what, 3 probes? Man, look at that. Void Stone, Endless Foundries, Meta Intactogen, all kinds of good stuff over here. Okay. So he's good for this turn. He's out of movement and he's out of probes, so he's done. These guys, yeah. Tell you what, let's continue exploring. Let's go up here. Subterranean 1 on a gas. Okay, Quadronix. Yeah, so to me it feels like it's crazy abundant resources, because I normally play on scarce resources, but this is actually just the normal amount of luxury and strategic resource deposits. I'm just used to playing with so much less that it just feels crazy to me, crazy abundant. Okay, so he's done for the turn. You know, he could send a probe over here. So I've got a probe that was sent here, so that'll reveal this next turn, and then the following turn, this probe will reveal it. So it will be revealed for 2 turns in a row, where I'll be able to maybe explore it if it. Ooh, look, it's one turn away from a fleet coming out. Well, looks like Lumeris is going to be there to fight them. So we'll hopefully be able to see how that goes. Alright, these guys, we're not fighting. I guess he'll just wait. Alright, this is a southern scout, so he's going to try to go along the southern edge. And he's a detector with 3 probes and 1 movement left. Not a super useful amount, actually. Oh, he has 13 movement. I don't know what I was thinking. Were my eyes playing tricks on me? I don't know. More cravers. That one is guns, only 156 attack power. Okay, Stalwart Stoics. Okay, 2 praises, and then let's explore. Life Form 4. Drift Buds. And he has, what, 2 probes left? Can he get here? Yeah, he can. Cool. Let's do that. Staying on the southern route. Alright. Life form 4. Some more drift buds, okay. Okay, only have one probe left. I guess I'm going to save it. I'm going to fly down here next time. And let's see, this is the lost Horatio. He has no movement, no probes. Okay, it's Sophie. Let's see, he was waiting to have this probe arrive before we went flying anywhere, right? Yeah. So it looks like it's safe to fly in there. 5 probes, 13 movement. Clear that for sure. See, we got a quest 1, a signal 4, and a ruins 3. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this for that guy. Poof. Man, Horatio is serious about removing things that he considers to be ugly, which I think is anybody who's not himself. Yeah, so that was a Riftborn, huh? Yeah, I'm curious to find out if the Riftborn, excuse me, I'm curious to see if the Riftborn are buildable. 50 influence is nice. Show location. Okay, I've already got these guys rocking. Corvus, okay. Alright, so this scout is heading this way. And I'm going to have him go down here to Cuyos. Since there's nothing to see here, I think those pirates are so weak. I think pirates are a lot stronger than that now. So I'm guessing these are part of a quest fleet. I think those might be the ones that are like the theater troupe of pirates or something like that. Maybe. I could be wrong. So if this guy's going to go down here, then maybe this one is going to go down this way, which means this one is one of the 2 that are going up here, so then he can come maybe over this way. Okay, that looks like Unfallen. Yeah, I can see the end of the star lanes because of this Pathfinder ability. Sophons have some cool abilities that I don't normally play with. Okay, so this guy's going to end up going back north this way, so this one's going to go down here. So he's going to explore here and here and here and then go down here, is my plan, I guess. So I have 3 probes, 13 movement, 2 curiosities. Let's see, we got a ruins 2 and a life form 3. Wow. I'm wondering why he didn't explore that. Oh, here we go. Where are you going, buddy? Going to CB? Huh. Going down this way, huh? Okay. Well, that one might survive. That one may survive. Improved high eye slugs. 52, 5%. These ones are 65. These are 48. Okay, so it's early access to titanium slugs. And they're 120 for flak. These are 150 for flak. Those are 120 for flak. Okay. So, yeah. Zermasala, okay, another Zermasala population should eventually show up to CB if it survives the trip. If they survive the trip. Ooh, cool! I can boost ticket on. Cool. Look at that! Everything is boosted. Everybody is celebrated in my society. We're a democracy, democratic union. Yeah, we're a democracy, and we like all the different parties, and we let everybody be cool. All right, let's rock and roll over here. Corvus over to Gistrad. Just wait until I play the Cravers in the game, right? Or like when I play Horatio, right? Not so much with everybody getting to stay alive then. Okay, we got a Subterranean 1, a Ruins 3, an Atmospheric 1, and a Ruins 3. I'm going to do the Atmospheric 1. Okay. Psychoactive Air. All right, the next turn I'll do these 3 explorations, and I'll head up here to Lyra. Okay, so this guy's done for the turn. This detector has 1 probe. He's at Kurha. Let's see, since this one's going to come do this, he's going to go up that way. Oh, he's out of movement, isn't he? Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and put the program in. Program the movement. Okay, this guy's out of movement. He's got some probes left, though, I tell you that. We're going to shoot a probe. See, this guy's going to come down here anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. But I have probes to burn. I get 3 more next turn anyway, so I might as well get down to 2 like that. Okay, so now he's done for the turn. This guy is not attacking. And I think I did... Okay. Okay, that's all we have left. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move all our fleets. Okay, so that answers the question, where are these invaders going? They seem to be headed up this way. Yeah, it looks like Lumeris is focusing on the pirates. Okay, great. Okay, I think that's everything. That's good, that's good. Technologies. You know what? I want to be able to buy the heroes. And I think I want to do it really soon. Like, I think I want it that fast. So first this, then this. Yeah. Then this, so I can get the trade routes started. Yeah. And then this is not at a discount anyway, but I do want to get started on getting those resources coming in. So yeah, once we have 3 of these unlocked, we'll be able to choose the upgrade. Yep, we'll be able to choose the upgrade. Yep, so more and more I'm leaning into it. I think it's going to be Jade Onyx and Super Spuds for the level 3 modernization, and then for level 4 it's probably going to be Jade Onyx, Hydromial, and I think it's going to be Mercurite, since we seem to have a lot of that. Okay, so what do we want to watch while we advance the turn? Yeah, Lumeris has a lot of fleet going here, so let's watch this action, and there should be a pirate fleet pop out, a level 4 pirate fleet, so it should be a pretty good fight. It should be fun to watch. So let's do that. We'll just advance the turn. Okay, looks like a fleet came out. Wow. Whew. They both have a lot of fleet here. United Empire has way better fleet though. Alright, we're just taking a peek here.
The Empire will not tolerate this.
They want us to stop attacking? I don't know about that.
Your offensiveness drives Horatio to anger and distraction.
If we agree to stop attacking Horatio, then he's going to be colonizing. So we've got an invasion in progress now. He's going to take out that pirate lair. So if we stop attacking Horatio, he's going to start colonizing over here. But that also means that he won't attack my populations that are coming across here that I'm discovering. I think I'm probably going to keep attacking him. That's what I think is going to happen. Hunt down and defeat the rebel fleets. Oh, this is the one where you get that, the Bastion. Yeah, these are pretty tough ships. Much weaker versions of the Fist. And if you take out all three of the Fists, then you can get the Bastion as a reward. See, these say the Fist, but they're way tougher. They are way tougher than these ones. So I'll need to look at, let's see, 4,000 attack. Seems like it can easily handle these betrayers. Oh, they don't even attack. Okay, so I would need to be able to take them down. 11,000 hit points? Yeah, I'll have to put a fleet together. I guess I'll probably bring this guy back. May go up here. Come down here. I may just bring him back. So I'll probably think that over. And we got some population that grew. Probably need to shuffle things around. On AA we got Mercurite here. Okay. Colonize Mediterranean at AH. Cool. Expanded mines, colonized gas giants. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got like 4 gas giants I can queue up for colonization now that are in my systems. I just need to settle on those planets. And election survey. Yeah, the election's in after 4 more turns. Science is in the lead. How are we trending down here? Pacifist is still above militarist. Okay. But ecologists are definitely losing ground. I guess pacifists are gaining because I've been acting peaceful with the minor civilizations. The time will come when I go to war. Ultimately, the militarist party is going to take over. And I'll have jingoist joy, and I will go to war with all 7 of the other major factions and all of the minor factions, and that will give me a huge amount of approval because my people will be all excited and happy about being at war with as many factions as possible. So that's what we'll do, and then that will give us a huge amount of approval, and that will allow us to go way over our colonization cap. In fact, I might even think about starting to colonize some more. Maybe take a Gano, maybe take half. Maybe Noveris. Alright, I could maybe look at getting Migres, Osmanos, maybe. I'll tell you a system I'd like to get. Artemis is really nice. Electra is really nice. And then you got these unique planets at Gatria, Viacaris, and Farver. So like I could go all the way over to here in the Horatio space. And like if you draw a line through the galaxy, about like that, is basically I want all of this. maybe all of the United Empire space. So I don't necessarily need all of Andromeda. There's like this kind of natural dead zone here. There's no resources here or here or here or here. So right around here is kind of like a natural break point between me and Lumeris in theory. So that might happen. And then I could just take I could take out all of United Empire. I mean, all I really need to go to is to Naos here. That'd be a good spot for a trade subsidiary, right? And have a path going across here. Maybe. It might take the southern route, but still, either way, it's going to hit that. And then if I had a trade subsidiary up here, like at Electra, right? That's going to go running across this, across Remor and Virac. So that would be a pretty good subsidiary. And we could have subsidiary down here somewhere. It goes across these, maybe one at CB and one at Gano, maybe. We'll see what's up here at Bruce. It's going to kind of depend how the balances work out on the resource flows. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. All right, well, I guess we'll wrap it up right here, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks everybody for watching.